All right, here we are, guys. So check this out. Let me tell you about something. So I'm super excited. I'm just going to post this video just because I'm super excited. And this is probably, I don't know, man. This might be one of the few times, if not only times, I was actually excited about cooking. Now, I suck ass at cooking. I am not a good cook. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not good at cooking. I'm just not good at it. I suck at it. All right. I know I do. Like with my wife, my poor wife, she's an amazing, talented cook. She's very, very good at cooking. She's phenomenal at it. She gets it from her mom. Her mom is also phenomenal at it. And I wish I could say I cook lovely meals for her all the time, or for my son and for other people I love, but really I don't, because I suck at it. They won't even let me do it because they know I'm going to burn it. I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to destroy it, whatever it is, right? I'm going to put too much salt or not enough or whatever. I don't even know. But what has changed, right? What's changed is that I'm super excited because I started a little bit of a journey, right? I went through the process here lately. I went to the doctors and I did some blood tests, and come to find out I needed some help in some areas. And I actually have something called Hashimoto's disease, which is basically, from my understanding, an immune system disease that attacks your immune system, which ultimately attacks your thyroids, I guess, which have a lot to do with like your weight and energy levels and all this other stuff. And now I'm taking medications for that and some other things. Well, anyways, so I'm feeling really good about some things, but one of the things I really needed to address was my diet. So what I did is over the last, a few months, I have, let me rephrase it. Let's back up a little bit. That's a lot. Over the last year or two, actually, I reached out to a couple different people, asked for some help, and they were nice. They were super nice. They gave me a little bit of help and guidance, right? Now, obviously, they don't have but so much time in their hands. They, some of them did it for free, some of them paid, but they basically put together simple meal plans for me to follow, right? Which I appreciate greatly. Now, the thing with these meal plans like this, it's basically a cut and dry, copy and paste, okay? Here's what you eat Monday through Friday, or Saturday through Sunday, or you eat this one day a week, you eat that the second day of the week, you eat this the third day of the week, and you rinse and repeat, right? But that's cool and all, and that'll work. That will work. That'll work phenomenally. But now, if you're the type of person like most people, I guess like I am, you want to have a little bit of excitement with your food. You want it to taste good. You want to have, different variances in what you're eating. You don't eat the same crap all the time every day, right? And so what I've actually learned here recently, very recently, really this last week, I actually kind of liked cooking. Let me phrase this. I'm not that great at, like I said, at it. So it is a lot of trouble just for me to even go grocery shopping, because in all honesty, I don't even know where half the stuff is, right? But what I did though is I looked at these different plans that these people had created for me, and then I went online. I've been following this guy, another one of these 500 different people I follow that are like fitness people and stuff, and they're obviously in great shape and or whatever. And some of them that I follow, they cook a lot of these different healthy meals, and they look delicious. And I'm like, man, there's no way that you have to eat just chicken. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love chicken rice. All right. I love chicken rice. But there's no way they're eating literally just this every single day of the week. Not most all these people. I mean, for years at a time. I mean, come on. That's not like practical, But this guy, this first one, the first book I bought, and I'm going to stick with this one for a little bit, but it's super interesting. It's Stealth Health is what it's called, if I'm saying that correctly. Stealth Health Meal Prep book. The guy, I guess, I want to say his name's Tom. He's a young dude. He's doing phenomenal. Super happy to have watched his content because of this. I purchased the ebook for like $30, right? And what it did is it's designed in a way to teach you a whole bunch of recipes that are super easy to make, to meal prep, obviously. So you're making, multiple servings of these things at a time, and they're all with like zero sugars. They're they're zero sugars, they're carb conscious, I should say, and they're high protein, right? Which is super cool. And the coolest thing about these is they're all roughly around 500 calories. Now, the reason I like that so much is because I'm the type of person that I just need to grab and go a lot of the times, you know? So I was like, man, that's perfect. Cause then like, I can do that math, you know, $500, 500 calories per meal. That's not hard to add, you know? And then I just, you know, so what I did is I purchased this book. I started with one. I've only made one so far. I made one, and you can watch the TikTok about that if you'd like to too. Got some weird dude staring at me in the parking lot over there. Oh man, that's awkward. Anyways, so I should show y'all, but I'm not going to. Bless him. So anyways, you know, I guess I am the guy sitting over here on my phone. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the phone. He don't know what I'm doing. So maybe y'all will get a laugh out of this. So he's like literally staring at my soul. So anyways, so I went ahead, I made one meal, right? I made the first one I chose to make for breakfast. During the day, it's a lot easier for me to, if, you know, worst case scenario, I own a tattoo shop. I do tattoos for a living. If you follow my channel or anything like that, or me on any social media, or if you just know me personally, then you'll know that I own a tattoo shop. That's what I do. I do tattoos for a living. And it's a lot easier for me to DoorDash something, worst case scenario, you know. There's a Subway right next door. Actually, I love going over there and getting like, you know, like them protein bowls. I really love them. It's basically just like a sub with like double meat with no bread. It's pretty much all it is. They're so good at marketing. But you know, so I could get something during the day pretty easily is my point. But in the morning times, you know, I wake up, and I don't always wake up as early as I should. I need to start getting up earlier, but you know, when I first wake up, I have to, you know, get moving. I've got to get me and my son ready. My wife has already gotten up. She's already gotten herself ready and on her way to college, right? She goes to college full time right now for cosmetology. And, you know, so that does, and we live like literally an hour away from his school. We live in the city, a city over from where it is that we do everything, where she goes to college, where my son goes to his daycare, and where my business is at, and all this, right? So it's, depending on which way we go, anywhere from like 40 minutes to an hour, depending, you know, drive. So it's a commute, right? So in the mornings, I don't have a lot of time, you know, I'm kind of like crunching, let's go, you know? So I decided to go with a breakfast first, and I'm very happy that I did. So the first thing I made, I went on there, I got this book. I went to Walmart yesterday. Me and my wife did. She's amazing. She helped me. Thank God, I love you. And so we went through and we picked out all this stuff, right? It wasn't very expensive either. I don't even know what I spent on it. I'm going to say less than $30. And that is my breakfast for like, well, let me rephrase that. I actually added a little bit of portions, a little bit into the portion sizes with the help of my wife. And we were able to make 8 breakfast burritos, right? Instead of the 6 that it says, just because we added a little bit more meat and a little bit more of the egg whites. So, I mean, like 3 ounces more egg whites, and I think, 2 extra, turkey sausages. So, and a little bit extra of the bacon. So, I mean, obviously it's just more lean protein, so that's not going to kill you, right? So, the serving sizes were very generous. We made these breakfast burritos. It took like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something like that. Remember now, this is the first time we've ever done this, you know, the first time. And I suck at this. So she had to explain, like, listen, I made the biggest mistake. I misread the book. I didn't understand the difference between on the actual little spoons, right? Because I don't ever cook. I didn't understand the difference between tablespoon and teaspoon. So I was putting 3 tablespoons instead of 3 teaspoons of cornstarch in this stuff, right? Thank God it still tastes amazing, but you know, obviously that made a difference. So I was making mistakes and I was learning as I go. All right, which is cool. That is amazing because that's a learning curve, right? So the next time I do this, I won't have to even think about it. I'll just go to Walmart and grab this stuff because it's so easy. Even if I forget, I can just go in there and be like, okay, I'll look at the little thing in the book, right? And then because I'm keeping these, the ones that I like the best, you know, I'm screenshotting them, the recipes out of the book. I'm screenshotting my phone and I'm putting into a separate folder inside my phone, where I have, you know, all the different recipes that I like the most, you know. or even ones I might find online and stuff later on. But so I went and got all the stuff. We made these, and it made 8 burritos, right? And these things are chunky, right? So they were delicious. I was actually super surprised. They're like 440. I said I was actually a little generous just in case I messed something up a little bit, but I said 450 calories. Even though I think in the recipe book it calls for like 435 calories, 17 grams of fat, 44 grams of protein, and oh man, I think they're like 30 carbs, right? And I got everything pretty much exactly like it said. I substituted for a different sausage, a turkey sausage or whatever. I got one with jalapenos in it. Just I like it better like that. And I substituted for a different, because I couldn't find the same one, but I got a different low carb, high protein tortilla breakfast wrap or whatever. So I figure about 450 calories per burrito, about 45 grams of protein. Let's just say, just to be safe, let's just say 20 grams of fat, even though it's probably not even that. And what I did is I took that now and I took that into the app, right? The app that I'm using. And it's like MyFitnessPal or one of these little diet apps, these food tracking apps. I don't even know which one it is, okay? But I added that in there as a custom food now. So now I know that all I have to do, and I've got breakfast all week, and it's super easy, right? Now I just pop that thing in the microwave. I hit 2.5 minutes after I wrap it in a paper towel, and I go do what I'm doing. And then when I'm ready to eat it, during the morning or whatever, in my little routine, I'll go in there and pop, start eating it, right? No big deal. So that's super, super easy. So I'm actually super excited because now that I realize, like, holy shit, like, they taste great. They're super healthy. They're like, I could eat like 3 of these in a day and only be at 1,500 calories, and I'd be at like right at 150 grams of protein if I wanted to. And I could easily eat 3 of these in a day because they taste so good. So I'm super excited to go through this recipe book and find other recipes like this that I love and start to make me up a whole long list. And I'm excited because in the months to come, what's that going to do is that's going to compound into my health, and I'm going to be doing so much better. So much better. I'm super excited because when you make these habits, you make these changes, and you make it in a way that's sustainable and you have fun with it, and you're able to do it consistently over a period of time, then you're much more likely to keep doing it, So what, I'm going to start going through, and I'm actually going to try maybe today, if not tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. I've got a lot going on, and try to go ahead and get the next recipe. Now, I have another meal that I'm brought with me. It's in my trunk, in my bag, in my meal bag or whatever. I bought one of them just because, I don't know, maybe I'm bougie or whatever, but I thought it was super cool, I ain't gonna lie. So I keep my iPad and my, and I'll make a video about this actually later, maybe today actually, maybe after I get out of the gym. I'm actually sitting outside the gym right now. I'm super excited. I just had to tell y'all about the food thing, so I don't want to get too sidetracked. I'll make another video. But so I'm going to make some more food, right? And I posted a little TikTok of us making that food yesterday and a little short video on this YouTube channel. So if you go in there, you'll kind of click that and see. And I'm going to keep making all these videos because I want y'all to see as my life steadily improves, right? And the reason I want y'all to know that I'm doing all these things is because you can do it too. I'm awesome. All right. I know I'm awesome, but you know what? So are you. We're all awesome. Just get the hell up and get it done. I'm fat because look, I'm fat because I've been lazy, right? And I had hormone issues and stuff, and so I went to the doctors, and I'm starting to make myself aware of these things, and I'm starting to take care of these things, and I'll notice changes, I've been broke as hell before because I didn't have, the right mindset about money and stuff, and now I'm not rich, but I'm doing better, So same thing with this food, so that's why I'm super excited because I found a way now to make this happen. This book that I'm talking about, I'm actually going to try to, I don't know, put a link in the description or something for this if I can. I might have to go edit the post later, so that way I could do so. But yeah, man, if you're looking for easy ways to prep your food and to eat healthy, just know that you can do it, and it's absolutely possible. That's called Stealth Health. is the book I started with. This one that I'm loving so much right this second. And I'm sure there's a lot of other ones out there that are amazing. You know, I'm gonna see if, like I said, I'll try to put a link in the description so that way if y'all want it, y'all can go buy it. I make no money off of that, by the way. I don't get shit off this from, you know, if y'all go look this dude's information up or whatever. I just like it a lot. So far, I'm just super happy, so I'm sharing it. Well, anyways, I guess let me go ahead and crush this workout, and I'll keep posting things as I see fit and as I'm having fun doing it. God bless, guys. Stay awesome.